Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you two recipes that both have barbecue chicken. Hey y'all, and welcome back. Tonight for dinner, we're going to be having cheesy baked barbecue chicken. So for this meal, you're going to want to have 3 to 4 chicken breasts, 1 large onion or 2 small onions, some black pepper, salt, garlic powder, your favorite barbecue sauce. Our favorite is the Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Barbecue, and some cheese. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to slice up our onion. What we're actually going to do is after we slice the onion, we're going to put it in the bottom of our baking dish. And you're also going to want to get your oven preheating to 400 degrees. After you slice your onion, you're going to want to take some non-stick cooking spray and just spray your pan. And then we're just going to take the onion and lay it all around the bottom of the pan. And if y'all are anything like me, when you're chopping onions, it makes you cry. So y'all let me know down in the comments below if you know any tips or tricks on how to keep it from doing that. Once your onions are in the bottom of your baking dish, you want to put your chicken in a bowl, just like a big old mixing bowl. We're going to be doing 4 chicken breasts tonight. And then you're going to want to take your seasonings and season the chicken very well. You want to make sure it's coated on all sides. And then just give it a stir. Once you get your chicken all coated with the seasoning, you're just going to place it in the pan or the baking dish. Oh, oven's preheated. See if we can fit this last one in there. Yeah, that's great right there. Once you get your chicken in the pan, you're going to want to take your favorite barbecue sauce and just put some evenly over each chicken breast. And I'm just going to take my little brush here and brush it all over the chicken. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to add the cheese. And we like a lot of cheese in our house, so I'm going to add quite a bit. Alright, and that's it. We're going to go ahead and add some foil and put it in the oven. We're going to bake this covered for about 40 to 45 minutes. One thing I did read in the recipe is it said that if you want a more crispier cheese on top, what you'll do is you'll cook it covered for 25 minutes and then you'll uncover it and you'll cook it for about another 20 minutes. So that's just personal preference. We are gonna want a more gooier cheese, so I'm gonna leave the foil on the whole time. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Some cheesy baked barbecue chicken with some green beans and fried squash. Hey y'all, and welcome. Our next recipe that we're going to be having is barbecue chicken pizza. So the first thing I need to do is make up the pizza dough. And I'm actually making this pizza dough the night before. And what I'll do is I'll just put it in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow we'll make our pizzas. But for the pizza dough, you're going to need 3.5 to 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 pack of this instant yeast. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of some oil, and you're going to need about 1.5 cups of very, very warm water. You don't want it like so hot that it's boiling, but you do want it really warm. So let's get started. Our first step is to combine the water, yeast, and oil, and then we're going to set it aside for 5 minutes. So again, that's 1.5 cups of water. There's 1.5. Then I'm going to add in my 1 packet of yeast, instant yeast. And then I need to measure out 2 tablespoons of oil. Just going to give it a quick little whisk here, get it all combined together. And we're going to set that aside for 5 minutes. Next, we're going to add in our flour, salt, and sugar into our KitchenAid mixer. And I'm going to start out with 3.5 cups of flour. One teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're going to put this down, lock our lid, and then we're going to put it on a medium mix just to get that all combined together. That's all been mixing together, so now we're going to slowly add in our water, yeast, and oil mixture. And after a while, this should start, as you can see, it's starting to form a dough. And you're just going to want to keep mixing it until it starts forming a ball. And if it starts forming and you feel like it's just really, really sticky, you can start adding in 1 tablespoon of flour at a time. until it forms that ball. As you can see, it started forming a dough and it has completely pulled away from the bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And I'm going to knead this for just a little bit, and then we're going to form it out onto our pizza pan and then put it in the fridge. And there's our pizza dough. I'm gonna go ahead and get this covered and put it in the fridge, and I'll meet y'all back here in the kitchen tomorrow night for barbecue chicken pizza. And before I forget, I wanted to let y'all know I found this pizza dough recipe on scratchpantry.com, so I'll leave that down in the description box below. Hey y'all, it is the next day, so we are gonna get ready and make our barbecue chicken pizza. So for this recipe, you're going to need a bottle of your favorite barbecue sauce. Our favorite is the Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Barbecue. We're going to put mushrooms on ours. I'm going to grate up some mozzarella cheese, a bell pepper, onion, and of course some chicken. Now, with this recipe, you can put any side or any toppings on it that you want. If you don't like bell pepper, you can leave that out. If you like hot, you can put some jalapenos on it. Really, you just want to make it your own. I'm going to start by preheating our oven at 425 degrees. I decided to add a little bit of ranch seasoning into my chicken because what goes better with barbecue than ranch? I'm going to go ahead and dice up my bell pepper and my onion, and we're actually going to cook these on the stovetop as well. Not until they're fully done, but this way they don't have to cook in the oven as long, because we don't really like a super crunchy crust on our pizza. And so I want to make sure these get done even if we don't bake the crust in the oven as long as they would need to get done. Our chicken and veggies are now on the stove, so I'm going to go ahead and shred up our cheese. And I'm actually going to use our food processor to shred up this block cheese. The cheese has been grated, the chicken is finished, and the onions and bell pepper are pretty soft. So we're going to go ahead and assemble our pizza. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put some barbecue sauce on the pizza dough. And then we're just going to kind of brush it all over. You can add more if you need more or if you just want more. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese down, or maybe a lot of cheese. A pizza is not pizza without cheese. Okay. Now we're just going to put the chicken on here, and we're going to spread it out evenly across the whole thing. And I already covered the chicken with barbecue sauce while it was in the pan. So I'm just going to spread it out. Now I'm just going to kind of sprinkle my veggies on top. Add some more cheese, and then it will be ready to go in the oven. This is my first time to actually cook pizza with this pizza dough, so I'm not sure how long it will take, but at the end of this video I'll let you know. Don't forget the mushrooms. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight, barbecue chicken pizza. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and let me know which recipe you're most excited to make. And also, stay tuned because I have a little surprise to show you. Oh, look at the baby chicks! Welcome to the farm, little girls.